The Tesla Model Y has one massive flaw, and that's the ride comfort. We're going to fix it with this bit of kit. So these Model Ys don't handle fantastic. I mean, they weigh as much as the moon. What do you expect? It's a lot of work, but we're going to stick some KWs on this, and they're height adjustable. Are they worth the money? Well, let's find out. The customer's hoping for around a 20mm drop over standard, which I think we should be able to achieve, but we'll give it a good go and see where we end up. Hopefully, once this kit's installed, it's going to drive much better. It's going to be more compliant. It's going to look a little bit sporty as well with the drop. So let's get the kit on now. I'm excited to see what it looks like, and I'll talk you guys through it shortly. See you in a minute. So now we're midway through the build of this car. I thought I'd just show you the bits of kit on the table before they actually get lobbed on the car themselves. So this is very impressive, I must admit. It's just very well put together. It's very complete, there's a lot to it, but this is effectively their V3 Comfort. So this effectively is a street comfort rather than street performance. That said, we do have adjustment with bump and rebound. Obviously that's bump at the bottom and rebound at the top. This is a rear shock. So we do have some options to stiffen it up and soften it up if, for instance, the customer might later down the road go, the ride's a bit soft for me, I want to make it a little bit firmer. So there are options. Obviously two great big springs on the back, so it's not a coilover on the back side, but it is on the front. You can see the threads here, which hopefully is going to give us a really good range of adjustment. KW do specify that the suspension should be set up in a certain range, which is what we like to keep to for warranty purposes more than anything else. But this is the kit. So fronts here, back here, adjustable rear perches. And what's quite nice is they even give you a little tool kit as well. I've not opened this. Should we see what's inside? Oh, okay, there you go. Street comfort, some adjustable spanners, and that's obviously to change your rebound settings as well. Very nice. Well, let's get this on the car and let's see what it looks like at the end. I'll give you the measurements before and after once we've set it up, but Sam's got a long day ahead. I'm going to let him crack on. See you in a minute. So installation is now complete, and well, you can see straight away it's looking a lot lower. So the aim was around 15 to 20 mil. We actually managed to dial it in exactly on 20 mil first time, and it looks fantastic. But more than that, how does it drive? Well, I actually got the pleasure to drive this before we did all the upgrade work, so I could have a bit of a back-to-back. I have driven these before. I've even owned a Model 3 myself, so I've got a pretty good idea how these handle straight out of the box. But beforehand, it's quite crashy, it's firm, as I said earlier in the video, it's not the best. So what is it like now? Well, it's like a magic carpet. It's probably the best way to put it. Over normal sort of rough terrain where it's a little bit rutted the road, you barely feel the bumps. It's never going to completely get over the big potholes where you'll smash into them and you'll feel it come through the chassis. It's better, don't get me wrong, it is much better, but it's not going to completely eliminate those. So as a whole, it is a very, very good bit of kit. And what you are paying is for a flagship model suspension kit. There's not really any other options out there that are even in the same territory. We've installed the likes of the TN suspension before on one of these, and this is just in a different league. It's in a completely different ballpark, and you'd expect that because it's what, 2.5, nearly 3 times the price. So anyway, as a whole, we're chuffed. We really like this setup. The parts themselves are fantastic. There is a minimum maximum effectively allocation for where you should lower the car. So when you're doing any upgrades like this, although you can drop the thing all the way down to its belly, shall we say, it's best to try and keep it so it doesn't go too low, and the same thing doesn't go too high. So we're in a good range here. It's what KW say in their specification, and more than anything, we've met the customer's brief. That's what we want. So that's all to say for the time being. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you'll see more of these come in the future. It's looking like it's quite a popular upgrade. So that's enough for me for now. See you guys next time. See you soon.